All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ohio Association of College Admission Counseling's virtual college fair. Thank you so much for joining us. A few housekeeping announcements before we get started. You can use the Q&A button on your screen to type your questions to our presenters at any time. Your camera and microphone are off, so the panelists cannot see or hear you. This is just one of many different sessions that are happening, so be sure to sign up for additional sessions. We've actually got one happening after this. And this presentation is being recorded and will be available within about a week at the same website where you registered. So without further ado, I would love to hand it over to our presenters. And we are starting with University of Kentucky. So take it away, Addison.
All right, well, Addison's pulling that up. I'll just go ahead and introduce ourselves. So hello, everyone. My name is Jacob Westover, and my colleague Addison Mills joins me. We are from the University of Kentucky, and we are both admissions counselors and recruiters. I recruit in Northern and Central Ohio, and Addison does the Cincinnati, Dayton, Southern Ohio territory. So we just want to briefly go over UK with you. And so Addison's going to be clicking the screen. So just to kind of kick things off, first thing about UK is that we are in Lexington, Kentucky. So depending on where you're coming from, it could be an hour and a half to even 5.5 hours from the Ohio region. But at UK, just so you know, we have about 31,000 students, which is actually a record enrollment, as you see here. So it is a bigger school, but there's a lot of ways to make that feel smaller. And you'll see just some basic overall stats and figures. I won't touch on every single one of these, but we do offer a wide assortment of majors, as you can see, over 200 plus. And just below that, we always like to stress that we are one of 8 institutions that offers a lot of those disciplines on one contiguous campus. So especially students, as you are looking at things like clinicals, shadowing, observation hours, research, know that all that can be done in the same area where you're living on campus, going to classes, engaging with your faculty. So that's a great benefit. But you can also see just some other basic stats and figures here. So next we'll kind of talk about the admissions process. So I know you still have a little bit of time, but our applications will go live in August. We have 3 applications that you can apply from. You can either apply online at applyuk.com, the Common App, or Coalition application. When you do apply, we do require a $50 application fee. We do request the official high school transcript and also your test scores. Now this year, because of COVID and the pandemic, we did adopt a test optional policy for our current seniors, but you just want to check back with us students in terms of coming into August for this fall to see if we still have that adoption. So just know that. And typically December 1st is our first big deadline for early action, and February 15th is regular decision. And with that, we always encourage you to apply for scholarships. We have an assortment, and this is just a screenshot of a lot of our main scholarships. There's obviously more you can apply for. Some of these are factored in with your admissions application. Some of them do require a separate application, but just want you all to know that there is a pretty wide assortment there. And so that's my little spiel, but with that being said, I'm going to kick it on over to Addison.
Hey guys, and like Jacob was describing to you the admission process, the application process, we also want to introduce you to a little bit of what UK is like as a school. So you're going to learn a lot about a lot of different schools today. We want to introduce ourselves a little bit. Living on campus is such a vibrant part of the campus community at University of Kentucky. It is very much a live sort of community on campus where things are going on all the time. There's even 6 a.m. yoga when we weren't in the middle of a pandemic. So if you were willing to get up and go to the football field at 6 a.m., you could have done yoga there. So that was always something really cool. But there's always something going on. And we have lots of opportunities for you to live in different areas on campus, whether that's the northern end of campus or the central part of campus. You can see here just a quick screenshot of the different room types that students can choose from. You'll see the 4-person suites and the 2-bedroom suite are for incoming students, for freshmen. And then any student can choose to live in any of these types, including the 4-bedroom suite and our apartment style living that's reserved for upperclassmen as well. You're not required to live on campus as a freshman. We do certainly encourage it. And one thing that's great about living on campus is that you're in the heart of Lexington, Kentucky. And it's a great town. We love it. It's kind of hard to get rid of UK graduates from Lexington because we just want to stay here and work there for the rest of our careers, but it's a great town. You can see some of the numbers here. One of the top safest metro cities in America, one of the top 30 best places to live in the United States. And quick fun trivia, this population of 330,000 in the city of Lexington is right around roughly the same population as the country of Iceland. So you learned something probably new you didn't know today about University of Kentucky and about Lexington. We highly encourage students to live on campus because it's such a big part of the campus community. Being involved on campus is such a big part of the student experience. And we've even done research that shows that students that live on campus past their freshman year graduate with a higher 4-year graduation rate and with better GPAs overall when they do choose to live on campus. And that's because of all the student resources and learning resources and connections that they can make while they're on campus, both professionally, academically, and personally as well. And we certainly want to talk to you guys. We definitely want any person that wants to come learn about University of Kentucky to speak to us directly. You can see our telephone numbers here. You can shoot a call or text to those anytime, whatever is more convenient for you. And of course, a good old-fashioned email as well. You can shoot us an email and we'd be more than happy to answer any questions for you. And we're really excited to work with you going forward while you're looking at University of Kentucky for your college choice. So thank you very much.
Absolutely. And one last thing I will add is that for any students on here, we are offering in-person visits right now. So I know, especially as you guys are starting the college search program, that's going to be a big factor in your decision. So you all can go to visit.uky.edu, and that's our visitor center webpage. And from there, you can schedule in-person visits with some new accommodations made, of course, but just want to let you know. But of course, Addison and I are always here to be of service for you all. But we thank you so much. And I hope you all are staying safe and healthy out there.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Ball State University.
Hi. Am I unmuted? Okay. My name is Ethan Hines, and I'm an assistant director of admissions here at Ball State. So I'm going to talk to you a little about some insight into Ball State and who we are. So starting out, I'll talk about 4 different areas: who we are. I'll touch on academics, social life, and then the admissions process and financial aid here at Ball State. So who are we? We are a public state school in Muncie, Indiana. We have around 16,730 undergraduate students, and our total enrollment, including graduate students, is 22,541 students. We are a Division I institution, and we compete in the Mid-American Conference. We have around 19 sports, so if you're interested in athletics, that's something that you can do here. And we're pretty close to Ohio, and we're about an hour and 15 minutes north of Indianapolis and an hour and 30 minutes south of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So with athletics or academics, we have around 120 academic majors and 7 academic colleges. Some of our popular majors include telecommunications, business, education, and nursing. However, we have some unique majors here at Ball State as well. Some of these are residential property management, deaf education, and glass art, just to name a few. And your degree is really valued by employers. We have a 94% career placement rate here at Ball State. So that means around 94% of our students who graduate do end up in a career placement where they where they're looking for. One of the ways that we ensure that and help students gain that experience is through something unique to Ball State called immersive learning. These are hands-on experiences where you work as like a class. You go out into the community and work on a project. It helps you gain networking opportunities. You get college credit, and you can do these across every single major. Some quick facts here at Ball State. We have a 14-to-1 student to faculty ratio. Average class size is around 23 students, and then 92% of our classes are taught by faculty. And those smaller class sizes mean that faculty really do want to get to know you, and you're not seen as just a number here. Some additional support services that we have here are academic advising, housing. We have career planning through the career services, and then learning resources and accessibility, as well as multicultural support. For clubs and organizations and social life, we really do want you to get involved. We have around 400 student clubs. Some of these can range from, zombie apocalypse survival club to accounting club, really anything in between. If you're involved in some kind of extracurricular activity in high school, we have those kinds of clubs here for you as well. And if you don't find something, you can make your own club. We also have campus events. So every Saturday night, we have late night. We've had magicians come in, hypnotists, those kinds of things where we give out prizes, and there's always free food. And then on Friday nights, we have Friday night film work, so students can go watch a movie for free with their student ID. You can also use your student ID to get into our student rec center. This is an updated fitness facility with 3 floors. We have new exercise equipment, an indoor rock wall, and turf fields. And you can use your student ID to get, like I said, to that for free, as well as with our athletics. If you want to go see an athletic game on campus, you can get into that for free as well. For housing, we have 13 different residence halls, and we call these living learning communities. So basically that means that you'll be grouped in your residence hall by your major. So one great positive to that is that if you have like a test or something coming up in one of your classes, most likely either your roommate or someone right down the hall from you will be taking that same class, and so you can study together and really build those relationships. And typically students in these halls have higher GPAs as well. As for food, we are one of America's top colleges for food. We have all kinds of different options. We have options such as Taco Bell, Starbucks, Chick-fil-A, and you can just use your meal plan to pay for those as well. And if you have any type of dietary need, we have registered dietitians on campus available for you as well. And then lastly, with our admissions, we encourage you to apply at bsu.edu/apply. We're not on the Common App, so you will have to visit that website to apply. We'll look for your high school transcript. You can send that through Parchment, Naviance, or through the mail. Typically, students who apply have around a 3.0 GPA, a 23 ACT test score, or an 1160 SAT score. However, Ball State is test optional, and we will be test optional for the future. You won't have to worry about checking back or anything like that. But so yeah, you can apply without a test score, and you can visit our website to see whether that might be right for you. And if you have any questions, you can email us at askus@bsu.edu. And then financial aid, we encourage you to file your FAFSA. A lot of our students do qualify for some type of need-based or merit-based financial aid. And then the great thing about our merit scholarships is that you're automatically considered for those when you apply. And some of those scholarships for out-of-state students range from $1,100 to or $11,000 to $16,000 per year. And you can see whether you qualify for that by visiting our scholarship calculator on our website. So that kind of wraps up my summary of Ball State, but I'm here to help. If you have any questions, feel free to put those into the chat. I'll be happy to help. You can reach out to me at eshines@bsu.edu or give me a call here on the phone number listed. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Up next, we have Pace University.
All right. Hello, everybody. My name is Megan Mummy, and I'm the Associate Director of Admissions on Pace University's New York City campus. So Pace University is a New York school with two different campuses, one in New York City and the other in Westchester, New York, about 45 minutes north of New York City. So our New York City campus, I'm going to touch on first. This is the larger of our two campuses. So on this campus, we have about 6,000 undergraduate students. If you have been to New York City previously, we're about a 5 to 10 minute walk away from Wall Street, and we're right across from City Hall, just to give you a point of reference. Our New York City campus has 4 different residence halls, and housing is guaranteed for all 4 years, but not required. So if you want to live on campus, you can. If you don't want to, you do not need to. You can live wherever you would like. With our 4 different residence halls, everything is located within a 5-block radius from our main building. So we are a city school, but we have that campus feel because of how closely everything is located next to each other, by our main building, all of that. With the New York City campus as well, we are very vertical. So unlike a traditional school where you might be moving from building to building, at Pace, you're likely to be moving from floor to floor to get between your academic classes. Our other campus is in Westchester. So this is Westchester, New York, about 45 minutes, like I said, north of New York City. And our Westchester campus is a traditional college campus. So up here we have a 200-acre campus. We have 6 residence halls, and we do have a smaller population of about 3,000 undergraduate students. If any of you are interested in attending Pace and participating or playing a varsity sport, all of our varsity athletics are located on the Westchester campus, and we are Division II. Another thing to note is with our dual campus location, we do have a shuttle that runs back and forth between our campuses a few times a day. So if you are a Westchester student looking to go into the city to take advantage of classes or internships, you can. If you're a city student looking to go hiking on our Westchester campus or take advantage of our nature center, you can do that as well. And if you want to move between campuses, there is also Metro North if you don't want to worry about going with the shuttle schedule. Something that is unique about PACE is our program that we have developed for students called the PACE Path. So the PACE Path is a customizable 4-year plan that is unique to each student to make sure that you are taking advantage of everything that we have to offer. So by the time you graduate, you are market ready. So this is something that students will do working with their academic advisor, who will be their University 101 instructor. They will make sure that you are in a major that makes sense for what you're actually looking to do, that you connected with mentors in the field, internships, minors, double majors, anything like that will all be a part of your PACE path, which will start your first official day on campus, which is new student orientation. On the academic side, which is the first part of the PACE path, we have over 150 different majors, minors, graduated and accelerated combined degrees at PACE. So first step, we have our College of Health Professions, which has health science and nursing. We have our Dyson College of Arts and Sciences, which has everything from psychology to biology to our School of Performing Arts. We have a law school available at the graduate level. So if you are looking to go to law school, you can possibly stay with us for your entire career there. Our Lumen School of Business has a ton of different business majors, including management, marketing, accounting, and again, so many more there. Education is childhood, early childhood, as well as adolescent education. And then our Seidenberg School of Computer Science and Information Systems, like it says, has computer science, information systems, and also information technology. At PACE, we do have really the same academic requirements except for nursing. We're looking for a few more requirements there. And then our School of Performing Arts has a pre-screen process. So needless to say, with all the other programs, if you're admitted into one area, you're admitted into all of those areas. So you will have the opportunity to work with your advisor to double major, add in a minor, all of that as a part of the PACE path. Internships is another big thing for us, especially being in New York. We want to make that position known that we have so many connections that you are able to take advantage of as a PACE student and even beyond graduation. So with our Career Services Office, you are able to connect with them as early as your second semester on campus, and they will help you every step of the way. So whether you have a resume or you don't, they'll make sure it is approved and has all the right wording on that. We have over 100 different career fairs on our campuses every single year. So these are some larger career fairs and some smaller major specific career fairs. And then we have an online database called Handshake, where last year we had over 16,000 internships posted for our students to take advantage of and apply right through PACE's own system. In these times, we know financial aid is definitely more important than ever. So I do just want to clarify that students, about 95% of them will receive PACE financial aid. When you apply, you will be automatically considered for a merit scholarship. And then separately, if you're looking for a need-based aid, you should submit your FAFSA. On our website, we have a net price calculator as well as a merit scholarship estimator. So if you are interested in checking out what you could receive as a PACE applicant, you can definitely do that on our website. For the application itself, we'll need your application, essay, 2 letters of recommendation, transcript, and if you would like to submit SATs or ACTs, you can. But PACE was test optional and will continue to be test optional. Here are our deadlines. New deadlines for fall 22 will be posted on our website this summer. And to wrap it up, here's my contact information. I am the counselor for the whole state, so please email me if you have questions.
Thank you so much, Megan. All right, next up, we have Coastal Carolina University. Take it away.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Hi, guys. My name is Cameron Gonzalez. I'm the Assistant Director of Admissions Recruitment here at Coastal Carolina University. I really appreciate you guys joining us tonight. Quick facts about Coastal. We were founded in 1954 and we became a public university in 1993. Since then, we have become one of the fastest growing institutions here in South Carolina with just over 10,000 students on campus. We have 5 academic colleges and over 90 different programs of study. We like to say it's like the Goldilocks rule. We're not too small. We're not too big. We're just right at that medium size institution. We have a 16-to-1 student faculty ratio with 79% of our faculty members holding a doctorate or a terminal degree. So you can feel good knowing that the people who are teaching you this stuff have the accreditation and the education to back up what they're teaching. Here at Coastal, we have over 160 clubs and organizations on campus, everything from Greek life, faith-based, SGA, club sports, you name it, more than likely we have it. We have clubs that focus on majors. We have clubs that focus on future careers. We even have recreation clubs like the Hammock Club. So you can lay around in one of our trees, take a nap, do your homework. It is one of the most popular clubs and organizations, but all of our students are involved in at least one club or organization on campus. So we do encourage you to get involved. We have 19 Division I sports teams here. We are part of the Sun Belt Conference. We have a lot of great titles that have come out of our program that we're very, very proud of. If most of you guys remember, our football season was fantastic this fall semester. We made it to our first ever bowl game this year as well. So while it was a disappointing loss, it's not going to be our last. And of course, everyone remembers us also for the fact that we won the College World Series in 2016 for our men's baseball team. So if you're interested in participating and being a student athlete, go ahead and reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to give you more information. Coastal Carolina students come from all across the nation, even all across the globe. 49% of our students are in-state, 49% are out-of-state, and 2% are international, with the darker teal that you see where we get the most applications from. So up and down 95, and Ohio is some of our most popular states that we get students from. So you can carpool. It's going to be your best friend going to and from home every single day. But we receive just over 15,000 applications every single year for it. And then for Ohio, our main areas that we tend to get students from is Columbus, Cincinnati, and the Cleveland area. So these are our freshman requirements. This is not our minimum. This is just that middle 50% range we want students to shoot for. So GPA is a 3.2 to a 4.0. SAT is a 1020 to an 1150, and ACT is a 1924. In the state of Ohio, you more than likely are going to be taking those ACTs. So try to shoot for this ballpark range and you're looking really good. Now this year, before COVID even happened, we were already planning on going test optional if you had above a 3.5 GPA or higher, and that is weighted. If you have above that and you have a rigorous class program, meaning you've taken honors, APs, dual enrollments, IB courses, we're going to take all of that into consideration when we are reviewing students who are test optional. If you have below the 3.5 GPA, we may ask for additional documentation from you, such as submitting your test scores or additional documents like letters of recommendation or an essay. The 20 core requirements up there on your screen is what we are looking for admission. We do understand every student is coming from all over. So if you do not meet these minimum requirements, because that is not what your high school requires to graduate with a high school diploma, just reach out to your counselor or me, and I'd be more than happy to assist you and work with you. Just being able to get to know you and get to know your curriculum for your high school, and we can make some adjustments here and there. So for example, if your school does not require a fine art, that is okay. It's not going to hold you back or deny your application from admission. We are not early action or early decision. We are rolling admission, which means we review files year round. We are part of the Common App this year, and we also have our own institutional application. You can apply either way. We're not too particular about one over the other. The only deadline I really encourage our students for any of our rising sophomores, juniors, and seniors out there is December 1st. So you're automatically considered for merit award consideration. Otherwise, we review files year round and we can get you a decision in less than 3 weeks. So the turnaround time is very quick. The numbers that you see up there, we have tuition in-state and out-of-state. The out-of-state is frozen for this coming year as well. So it is going to stay at that $27,394. And then the housing and meal plan options are the most expensive options. So there are more budget-friendly options to choose from. So that total at the bottom will fluctuate a little bit based off of your preference. Now, I mentioned merit awards briefly. Merit awards is awarded money that we give you based off of how you did in school. So we take into consideration everything from a holistic approach. We're looking at your GPA, class rank if your school has it, the level of rigor your coursework is. If you submit letters of recommendation or an essay, we take those into consideration too. And those are going to range from 15% all the way to 60% tuition coverage. As long as you're maintaining a full-time student status and a 3.0 GPA, this is renewable every single year. The other nice part is if you receive any kind of additional scholarships, whether it's through Coastal or any external sites or your local community, you can stack that on top of the merit award you may receive. We even have individual merit awards in regards to our PGA Golf Management Certification Program, as well as our Visual and Performing Arts. We are a liberal arts institution, so you can get a Bachelor of Fine Arts with us if you audition. And then we are one of 18 schools in the entire nation to offer a PGA Golf Management Certification Program. So if you would like to become the next Dustin Johnson, and yes, he is an alum of Coastal, you can participate through the PGA program. That is all the information I have for you today, but here is my contact information. I am the admissions counselor for the state of Ohio, so please write my information down. I'd be more than happy to assist you in these coming steps and answer any questions. I am doing virtual visits individually. You can email me and I can set that up for you. And we are also doing in-person campus tours right now, Monday through Friday at 9:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. Thank you so much again for letting me speak with you guys tonight, and have a good night.
Thank you so much. Okay, up next, we have Virginia Tech. Take it away.
All right, well, good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for spending some time with us. My name is Rich Davis. I'm one of the assistant directors of admissions here at Virginia Tech, and I'm excited to talk to you about tech. So first off, if you're not real familiar, we're located in Blacksburg, which is in the New River Valley up in those Blue Ridge Mountains. It's a gorgeous part of the country. You can see kind of that top view there of the campus. Blacksburg is the community that we're in. It's a very welcoming town, got all the amenities you could want. And you're just a few hours away from several big cities. So everything is fairly close by, but you get the benefit of campus life in a more rural setting. So our motto is Ut Prosum, and I bring that up because it means that I may serve, and it's a big part of who we are as an institution. It's a big part of who we are as an educational institution. And so consequently, that's what we're looking for in our students, is students that are looking for ways to serve their communities. And I got a few examples here on the slide. So the gentleman at the top is doing COVID research. So we do real research that really matters at Tech, and you can do that at the undergraduate level. On the left, we've got last year's homecoming queen. She is our first Latinx homecoming queen. Diversity is very important to us at Virginia Tech. She was chosen not just because she's a lovely lady, but because once again, she had a platform of service, as does our entire homecoming court. So her service was raising money for survivors of Hurricane Maria, which you may recall was a Cat 5 hurricane that devastated Puerto Rico last summer. And at the bottom, we've got one of our cadets. So Virginia Tech is one of 6 senior military colleges and one of only 2 that have a regimented corps of cadets within the larger civilian university. So I'll go just real quickly through a few majors that we offer at Virginia Tech. We do have over 100 different majors within 7 undergraduate schools. And so I'll kind of hit the highlights. So in our agriculture and life sciences, we have everything from animal science, dairy science, agribusiness, to health, to human food, nutrition, and exercise. We also have a direct link with our vet school if you're interested in becoming a veterinarian. Architecture is one of our more popular degree programs and very challenging for entry. Some of the other great programs within that college, we have an industrial design, graphic design, as well as an interior design, and those are all nationally ranked. Engineering is probably what we're best known for. We do have a lot of great engineering programs at Tech. Liberal arts and human sciences covers a lot of ground, including languages and political science, as well as national security. And then natural resources and the environment, that school is ranked #1 3 years running for natural resource colleges within the United States. So a phenomenal program if you're interested in anything to do with the environment, geography, meteorology, anything dealing with the outdoors. That's a great path. Pamplin College of Business, we have some fantastic majors in there. A few that I like to highlight that are a little off the beaten path. We have the #3 real estate undergraduate program in the country. We have a phenomenal BIT, which is our business information technology program, which links computer science and business. And then our College of Science, we have all kinds of different degree programs from math to psychology, which is one of our popular ones, biology, another very popular degree program, economics, statistics, nanotechnology, neuroscience. University studies is an option if you are not sure what major you want to apply for. You can apply with university studies and get started and figure it out as you go. And Virginia Tech has a fantastic School of Medicine, just 45 minutes away in Roanoke. We have great paths to that curriculum if you're interested in becoming a doctor, and same thing on the vet school side. So how do you apply? We're on Coalition and Common App. Either one of those is fine. You can go to vt.edu/apply. We'll probably open up in August for the following year. We are test optional for this year. We haven't made a decision about the following year. So we'll let that information be on our website as soon as we've made that decision. We have a holistic review process where we look at you as an individual. We try to get an idea of who you are educationally, but also we want to know what you do with your free time. So we're going to look at your classes. We're not as concerned with GPA and class rankings as we are with your grades in the individual classes that you're taking. And then we're looking for your extracurricular activities. And finally, we have 4 short essays called our Prosum questions, where you will tell us a little bit more about yourself and give us that opportunity to get to know you. So we do have lots of scholarships and financial aid options. We require the FAFSA, and then we have a separate scholarship application process. And usually that's due by about January 22nd of the year that you're applying. So our cost, we've worked hard to maintain affordability, including freezing our tuition again this year. Our in-state tuition is $13,600 with room and board comes in at $23,000, and our out-of-state is $32,800 with room and board comes in at about $42,000. So as I wrap up here, a few reasons why Virginia Tech. Hopefully I've already given you some great ones. We've got a very high graduation rate, well above the national average. Our starting salary is actually about $62,000 per year. And I think the last bullet's the most important. 93% of our freshmen return for their sophomore year because they've found an organization that they are passionate to be a part of. They found clubs and organizations. We have over 900 on campus. Ultimately, they found a home at Virginia Tech. So my contact info is there for email. Would love to hear from you if you have any questions. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right. Last but not least, we have Alma College. Take it away.
All right. Hello, everyone. My name is Erin Miller, and I am the out-of-state recruitment coordinator at Alma College. Alma is a small private liberal arts college in the center of Michigan. So I think I'm the only Michigan school here today, but I'll show you just exactly where we're located on the next slide. Just wanted to share some fast facts with you. Our total campus is 1,450 undergraduate students. We have an average class size of 18. Our student to faculty ratio is 12:1. This really shows you how small our campus is, but also how connected our campus is. Your faculty are actually your advisors, and so they are the ones to really walk you through the entire college experience here. So they will be the ones helping you with your applications for grad school or employment and finding you research opportunities. Because we don't have any graduate students, all of our classes are taught by faculty members, and our research opportunities go to our undergraduate students. We have a 4-4-1 academic calendar with your traditional 2 terms and then an additional month with a very intensive course for a month that is an optional semester for you. We have 27 athletic teams who are NCAA Division III, and we offer 100 more than 100 actually now, clubs and organizations. It's really awesome to see that even a small campus has such an awesome social life and a lot of things going on. So even if one of the clubs or organizations isn't really up your alley, you're able to get 4 people together and create your own, which is super awesome. So like I said, we're in the middle of Michigan. We're about an hour north of Lansing, which is our state capital. We call ourselves Scotland, USA. We have embraced our Scottish heritage. We are Presbyterian based. However, we offer an interfaith and a welcoming community for our students. Our academics, we really have a hands-on approach to learning. A lot of the faculty members will take you out of the classroom to learn, as well as really giving you opportunities outside of the classroom through abroad opportunities, through what we call our venture grant. And that is where every student who comes to Alma is given up to $2,500 to use towards an outside learning experience. So that could be for an internship, for a research opportunity, for one of our spring term courses, for a traditional study abroad opportunity. So there's a lot of support there for you, not just in the academic realm, but the financial realm, to really be able to get a breadth of knowledge from your experience here. We have over 50 programs of study, and that is not inclusive of our program of emphasis, where you can essentially create your own major, which is really awesome. And you can really tailor your program to what you want to go into. Our most notable programs are business, education, pre-law, and nursing. We do have 100% law school acceptance rate for our pre-law students, which is super awesome. We have a number of special programs. P Global or Posey Global is what one of my favorite program, to be honest. It is an opportunity for you to do an abroad trip with whatever your passion is or your major, and everything is paid for through an endowment from some alumni. And so everything is covered, including your travel, which is a really awesome opportunity for you. Our Model UN is also one of the most prominent, the best in the nation as well. So that's a really great opportunity for you to learn some important skills and really be able to travel a bit more as well too. Financially, there's so much that I could talk about. Right now is financial aid season, I know, for myself and probably the other representatives here as well too. So this is hot on our mind. But every single one of our students at Alma College receives some sort of financial aid. When you are accepted to Alma College, you're automatically awarded a merit scholarship, and that can range from $21,000 to $25,000 per year. And we also offer some additional scholarships from Alma, including an alumni or referral scholarship, a Scholar Summit for our students who are have a 3.4 or higher GPA. We also offer performing arts and art and design, and we have Scottish arts, so Highland arts, Highland dancing, bagpiping as well too, in addition to the more traditional music, dance, and art and design programs. Our religious leadership scholarships are for anyone who is interested in both religious leadership and interfaith services. So if you want to come and educate the community about different religions, we're all game for that, and you can receive a scholarship for that. We offer a STEM scholarship as well as an esports scholarship. We do have an esports team that is part of our program. An opportunity scholarship is for any students who come from an underrepresented background, either demographic based or through the LGBTQ plus community. Every single student from Ohio is going to receive the Highlands Scholarship, and that is for every student who is out of state. I'm gonna repeat this again, that so many of us have said, fill out your FAFSA. It opens October 1st for students who are in the 11th grade. It is the most critical part of your financial aid package. Oh, sorry, this didn't work very well, but so we've got application information, but you only need transcripts. We are test optional forever. So don't worry, you just need to send in your transcripts for us. It's always free to apply here. And you can find that at alma.edu/apply or the Common App. And I will also put my information into the chat for you as well.
Great, thank you so much. I am going to go back to sharing my screen, and we are going to get into some questions. So in the order of the presentations, what advice would you give someone going through the college search process? So we'll start with University of Kentucky.
So one really critical piece that I always recommend, especially if you are a junior or even if you're below that, sophomore, freshman, get to know your admissions counselor or admissions recruiter. You know, our main purpose is to get you connected because we hold a lot of different titles, or we work with a lot of the different processes that go through recruitment. So some of us, you know, we are the ones that award your financial aid packages. We read the scholarship essays, we give out admissions decisions. So it's very important to get connected with us because we are very thorough in what our job titles are. So as you're looking, if there's any colleges or universities that interest you, be sure to reach out to your admissions recruiter. We don't bite, so always get to know us.
Perfect.
I'm sorry. I didn't know if either of us could answer, but
yeah, go for it.
This is very, very simple, but I think very effective because I had no idea where I wanted to go as a senior. I didn't make my college decision until very late. Find a good fit. Right? You can look at all the different numbers and all the different rankings and all the financial aid, and it all is so different across the board. There's no one right answer except the answer that's good for you. So find a good fit, and we're going to try to help you do that whether it's our institution or not. We're going to try to help you figure out the best information possible about our institutions so you can make an informed decision for yourself, but find a good fit.
Well said. Ball State University, go for it.
Yeah, so I would echo that. I was going to say, just try to find your place. I know that in COVID, it can be hard to visit colleges, but I know a lot of places, Ball State included, has like virtual opportunities. Get to know your counselor in your area, your admissions counselor. There are virtual opportunities as well. But if you can, try to, get on campus if you can. I know that's one way that, seeing the campus, in person can really like make a difference. But really it is about, the fit for you as a student and what makes sense for you, so if it is a larger institution, go for that. If it's something, you're looking for something smaller, I think that whatever fits you is really important.
Agreed. Pace University, go ahead.
So I would say, if you don't know something, ask. We have a lot of terms in this field that we say every day, like FAFSA or Common App or early decision, and we think we do a good job of explaining what they are, but you might not know. So it's better for us to tell you what that means when you're a junior or October of your senior year versus April 30th, and there's a May 1 deposit deadline. So we would rather spend that time with you. Don't think it's a dumb question. That's our whole job.
Very good point. Coastal Carolina University, go ahead.
So I know it might be a little tough at this time, but my best advice that I could give somebody is go visit the colleges. I know during this time right now, it's a little bit difficult to get out and go to college campuses that are open, that are doing in person, but that's how you really get the feel of what you're comfortable and where you can see yourself the next 4 years. So any opportunity you have available, whether it's a virtual college visit or you're able to go in person, just go ahead and visit that school, because that's what you want. You want your home away from home. And you'll be able to really tell if you can see yourself at that institution in the next 4 years.
Great. Virginia Tech.
Yeah, I'll echo because there's already been a lot of great points. But so we're doing virtual visits right now, and those obviously are not the same as in person. But in addition to talking about the admissions process, we then break into small groups and we send you around with a Hokie ambassador who gives a fantastic virtual tour using drone technology and all kinds of cool stuff. So you do get a good feel for the university. And then I'll also echo, reach out to your counselor, get to know them, especially like your junior year. Don't wait till senior year, start reaching out early so you can have that interaction and you can plan out what you're taking senior year, making sure you're taking the right courses. You can't contact us too early or too often.
Great. And Alma College.
Love what everyone said. Kind of echoing the same feeling. Make sure that you're making the right decision for yourself and not for other people that are in your circle. It's really hard, especially when you have influences from all around you, be it family or friends. Really make sure that you are getting what you want out of your college experience, and don't let the sticker price, the sticker shock of the colleges deter you. Get all the way through the financial aid packaging season and seeing exactly what is out there for you financially before you decide that it's too much money.
Awesome point. All right. Well, thank you everyone so much for joining us. When you close this window, there will be a link to a very quick 4-question survey, and we would definitely appreciate any feedback that you can provide. Also, this was just one of many sessions being hosted, so do be sure to sign up for additional sessions. We actually have one more after this, so if you want to sign up, please feel free. In about a week, you'll be able to find this session's recording as well as all the other session recordings. So with that, we are going to end the webinar. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us, and have a wonderful rest of your night.